Golden.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Heyo! Welcome back to the Drunken Nerds, podcast number 21. We're a little late right now. I know we told you guys 10 p.m., but things happen. My name's Dan. Over here is Schubert.
What's up, nerds? We're back. It's week number 20-something. The
21.
First week, we are officially on Spotify.
That is correct. We have figured out we are on Spotify. Just search for the Drunken Nerds. You'll see our logo. We're there.
We've been saying this for weeks and weeks and weeks that we would be on your podcast mediums. Now we finally are. So apologies to those who lose the visuals of us. I know we're good looking to look at, but we might be better for your ears.
I agree. And we also said it. No trailers today. No asshole of the week today. So you don't get to see Schubert dancing around.
No video. We're gonna do a almost an auditory only.
Exactly. We're not gonna lose that forever, but for this week we will. Spotify.
Next week we'll be back to the cool videos, cool trailers. Tune into the YouTube. But for those of you on Spotify, welcome. And sometimes you'll be missing out on some fun stuff.
Yeah, there's always something going on in this thing. So Schubert, it looks like you've left Disney because it doesn't look like you're in the nice spa area of a Disney Springs hotel or Disney World. So where are you now?
Well, like I said last week, luckily I'm alive. I haven't climbed up the fucking Washington Memorial and jumped off.
Yeah.
I successfully left Disney. I'm in the Washington, D.C. area.
Okay, and how's that treating you? Is it just as good as Disney World?
Not really. I'm just kind of sort of hanging out. Haven't gotten into any sort of trouble yet, but we'll see what this weekend brings. The one thing that interested me was the Smithsonian.
They letting people in there now?
No, of course not. So they start letting people in on Saturday, and when they start letting people book, they're booked for like a month straight. So it doesn't look like I'm getting in there. I wanted to do like a little night at the museum type thing. You know, Ben Stiller, good movie.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, you might as well make it worth it over there in D.C.
Yeah, but they're not opening. So
okay, so you're stuck.
Yeah, I got nothing much to do. I'm going to go to the Nationals game on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
So that'll be something, but not that much. But
yeah, well, one day you'll end up back in Disney World soon enough, I hope.
It might be the following weekend. Stay tuned.
We'll be looking forward to that one.
This coming weekend, though, stay tuned. There might be a shirtless man sighting.
That's right. I heard that one of them lived right around you.
I don't want to get the folks too excited, but stay tuned. We'll see what happens.
All right, perfect.
Follow the Instagram. It'll be on there.
Yeah, Instagram with the Drunken Nerds. All right. They're getting me excited to see what's going on over there.
Wait, how about up in New Hampshire? You get
Yeah,
I heard it was pretty hot this past weekend.
It's been hot. And also, I don't know what kind of use I'm going to be today on today's podcast because I've been out of internet for over 6 days because the idiots next door couldn't figure out how to hook our neighbors up. So he unplugged me, and it took 6 days to get somebody over here to fix our internet. So I have been lost.
I want more of this because watching you with no internet has been like watching a caveman.
I was miserable. I didn't know what to do with myself. I sat in a dark corner. I could have read. I mean, I could have done something productive, but I chose to be miserable. There's no difference between no internet and no power.
Yeah, I'd agree with you at this juncture.
There's nothing to do because I have no cell phone service either, so I can't even pull up my phone and do anything. It was horrible experience.
You have books or Switch.
Yeah, and I played the Switch a good amount.
My favorite was when your you were maybe 20 minutes out of having no internet. And you're like, I don't think I can make it. Then you go. The 5-year-old walked out the front door and went to grandma's.
Yeah. Yeah, my older daughter, she lasted about 20 minutes. She goes, I can't be at a house without TV. And she just walked it because her grandma lives 5 houses down, which is kind of convenient. And I kind of want to go over, but at the same time, I don't want to be stuck with family a whole night. So I decided to sit and suffer. And eventually the next day I couldn't take it anymore. And I drove to another house.
She lasted the shortest.
She lasted. Oh, yeah. She literally went to we have a Facebook portal that sits, and sometimes she goes, Alexa, play whatever music. And all of a sudden, I am having a hard time finding service right now. Lennon goes, Alexa doesn't even work. She goes, I'm out. Walked out the door. Gone.
What was the official time? It was about 25 minutes by my count.
Yeah. It was under 30 minutes for sure. Yeah, didn't last long.
Kids these days.
Yeah, they can't go very long. Go play with your toys. Done.
You at least had a switch you could have gone to, and you didn't go to that.
I just activated Alexa in the living room, though. Alexa, stop. Okay, sorry.
You're in the living room, not the cave.
Yeah, no, I'm in the office right now, which I have the door open to the living room.
The head of the table is traveling these days.
Oh yeah, I bring it everywhere I go. Any room I go to, that poster comes with me.
He's a good man.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna try to hold in there today, even though I hadn't had a chance to catch up on some stuff or watch some stuff. But
it must feel like Christmas getting back to the world.
Oh, you should have seen me. I was so happy, seeing what's going on out there in the real world. But
what was the M. Night Shyamalan movie? The Village.
The Village, yeah.
Was that you?
That was basically me. You should see me. I was sitting outside by the fire, just looking at it. Like, what am I supposed to do other than just sit outside and enjoy the nature? But I'm not enjoying it too much because all I can think about is what's going on right now.
Could have drank some beers.
Yeah.
You probably did, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the only thing that got me by. So these troubling times. But I'm back. So
all right.
Let's get to this week's hangover.
You missed a lot of things, but let's get into it.
I missed a ton of things. So I'm going to rely on you, or I'm just going to make stuff up and lie to everybody and make my own opinions on it. Okay, let's do it.
This week's hangover.
All right. So this week's hangover. Last week we had a ton of talk about. This week it's a good amount too, actually.
Yeah, it was a preview into this week. So
I'm going to start off with the one thing that I know about because it happened a while ago and now it's re-happening with the new Xbox. But Xbox is releasing for real Xbox mini fridge this time.
We've brought this up a few times.
Yep.
They teased it for a while. They were like, maybe we'll give it to you. They're finally actually giving it to us.
They are. And this was teased by Snoop Dogg years ago by doing a full-size one. This is an official mini fridge one. And The Rock, too. That's right.
Yeah.
So it's coming this holiday season, mini fridge style, just like an Xbox X.
You need this in your house, don't you?
There is no chance in the world this is not in my house by the end of 2021.
Now, what do you think about the uplighting on the top of that? Like you just want to touch it?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think's going on up there? You can't put a fucking cup holder and a beer on that, right?
I don't think you can. No,
it was going to be just a sacred space, like a glow to the ceiling.
It's just going to illuminate the entire room, I feel. It's going to be beautiful. So I can't wait.
What's your anticipated price point on this?
Ooh.
What's the price point on an Xbox X?
What do you mean?
The Xbox it's modeled after. What's the price point there?
$500.
So it can't be less than that, correct?
100% not. No. This is going to be a limited edition thing. I would say $9.99.
And you're paying it?
100%.
All right, let's rock and roll.
No questions asked.
And how many beers will it hold?
See, I tried to look onto the inside of it. I couldn't get a good read on it.
This is the terrifying part. If it's modeled after what's the Rock's energy drink these days? Zoa, something.
Yeah, it's something weird. I know. I don't know. I can picture it, but I couldn't even guess
you
the
know the
name.
one I'm talking about.
Yeah, you told me to lie to the audience. Let's call it a rockster.
It fits a 6-pack of that.
Okay.
The Xbox One better fit a lot more than that, right?
It's not going to fit a lot based on what I
Oh.
saw. I'm thinking like 9-10 beers.
Now, is this a countertop model, or it's just sitting on the floor?
I think this one's sitting on the floor, but I think they're trying to model it the size of an Xbox X, so they can't make it fat. They're trying to make it like the
so it's gonna be
skinny.
close to the size.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a little bit bigger, but I don't think they want to make it like a fat fridge because it kind of gets away from the look of the Xbox X, which is kind of slim in a way, but it's a little taller.
Oh, so it's going to be to scale.
Kind of. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be to scale. I think it'd be bigger, but they're going to keep it like the ratio is the same.
So that's what scale is.
Yeah, I know. But I was thinking about size-wise. Even if they go, I think they can only go up so high.
So you don't think this is really a drink keeping cool? This is just going to be a looking cool.
This is a looking cool thing. Yeah.
Cool. Though. You're getting one, huh?
Oh yeah. Also getting a which is also released an AEW belt.
We're moving on to the pre-sales.
Well, we might as well talk about things that are buying here. So the pre-sale comes on June 23rd.
Hey, if we're talking about AEW, I've spent quite a few bucks the last couple of days. So tell us about your belt. So
the replica belt, they're starting at $700, which is a pretty steep price point for that.
Yeah, WWE belts are typically around the $300-$400 range.
Right. Then if you want to get like the elite version, they're like $1,600 for WWE.
Oh, I didn't know it was that big of a jump. Yeah,
it's a huge jump for the elite version and the replica. So for $700, I got to get it too. So
you're going for it.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're going for the World Heavyweight Champion?
I only think there's going to be one at the beginning.
Okay.
I think. I didn't see anything else about the other like TNT Championship.
And it's not Cody being a fucking dick and being like, hey, the TNT Champion's the only one that's available.
Yeah, no, it looks like the only thing is the Heavyweight Champion because it looks like Omega's the only person that's going to be promoting it.
Oh, so it might just be a fucking Kenny's being a dick thing.
Yeah, it could be.
Either way, it's somebody from AEW's being a dick.
Oh, yeah. Getting people to spend all this money. It's going to sell out right away, guaranteed. So,
hey, you could have bought the art print.
Yeah, that's right. You got a Britt Baker art print limited edition.
Limited edition, 300. See what number I get. It's like Top Shot. Maybe I get number 1.
See what you get. Hey, you never know.
It was not reasonably priced. $30.
That's not bad at all.
I should have bought 10.
Could you have, or they limit one per person?
I think it was one per person. But
yeah, so there's no way. Okay.
Bought one, bought the shirt, bought a couple of other shirts. They did their job. I want to give AEW as much money as I can these days.
Just keep supporting them.
As long as they give me something I like,
you'll buy it.
Yeah, take my money.
Yeah.
You and the championship belts, take it.
Oh, they'll be hung up right next to Roman Reigns back there soon enough.
It should be around your waist.
Well, yeah, but you have to stand up during the podcast the whole time.
Too much gold around your
throw it around my shoulder. Yeah, we'll see. I'll get creative with it.
Britt said it was heavy. She said that's why she's wearing it around her waist, not her shoulder.
Yeah.
Too much gold.
Too much gold. Okay. Well, we'll see once this thing comes in the mail. So
when does it go on sale officially?
So the pre-sale is the 23rd of June.
All right. So all of you out there, steal it from Dan.
Yeah, that's it. It'll be here. But all right, we're going completely off topic here. We still start with one thing. We went to
Moving
nothing,
on.
But we're still sticking with shopping. Might as well stick with it. So Amazon Prime Day is next week. Do you have your eyes on anything?
Me? No.
No? Doesn't it excite you at all?
They got me on the pre-Amazon Prime Day yesterday, where it was like, hey, Dad's Father's Day is coming up, and so is Amazon Prime Day. Buy your dad something stupid. So I bought him a drone.
Oh, a drone's perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. He probably won't like it, but we'll see what happens. Amazon sold me on it. They'll sell me on some other stuff on Amazon Prime.
Oh, yeah. They know how to promote on Amazon Prime. They always get you. So I have a lot on my mind. So first I'm going to get a Roomba.
You're getting a Roomba?
I'm getting a Roomba because these freaking kids.
The opposite of a drone. So-
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Every day I'm over here picking stuff up. So I'm gonna get like this a huge Roomba that they're releasing on, or it's already released, but on Prime Day it's gonna be like $150 off. I'm hoping this thing like sucks up all the kids' toys too.
You know, I've never heard a person speak highly of a Roomba.
No, but it's gonna. I want that thing to go everywhere and just torture them. I want it constantly going around the house.
Are you gonna do DJ Roomba?
I will definitely put one of my Bluetooth speakers on top of it. 100%.
You got to do DJ Roomba.
I will do DJ Roomba. You're right. It's only fair.
Throwback right there. Right.
Yeah.
Parks
I
and Rec.
hope,
Yes.
I hope most people watch that show. I hope.
I hope so too. But
Yeah.
anybody who doesn't, that was a Parks and Recreation reference. If you haven't watched the show, go watch it.
You have to watch that show. It's incredible.
Great.
So I'm going to get a big boy TV because we are finishing the basement, which I'm sure if anybody watches this podcast has seen me sitting with an unfinished basement sometimes at the bar.
Not right now, but
So I'm getting a big boy.
so that's
I'm gonna
happening.
get it. Oh, what's happening?
You say that's happening, but I don't believe you.
Oh, it's in the works, 100%. The
All right.
electrician was here the other day. The contractor was here. So we're good to
Okay.
go. So we're building a gym, and then it's going to be a little space for the bar area.
Sounds great. Won't be
So-
the then you can actually have a head of your table.
Exactly. That'll be my little area. And I'm looking for a kegerator on Prime Day. Think they have kegerators on Prime Day?
They have everything on Prime. You're not messing around.
No. I got my list.
So you're doing Dad's Day to yourself.
Exactly. And I feel like it's a perfect excuse. Father's Day, I can go shopping and do whatever I want.
You know, you're going to be like, hey, this macaroni drawing, suck it. I'm getting a kegerator.
That's it. Get in the kegerator. I mean, it's got to be done. Those things are everywhere now. I feel like everybody should have a kegerator.
What do you
if they
think
have
they're
them.
going to get you?
For what?
Father's Day.
I don't know. I think that who knows? A card.
Maybe some
I have
sort of
no
title
idea.
belt?
I don't think so. I have no idea.
They know you like wrestling these days.
They do.
I heard you've been watching
do.
too much wrestling. according
Yeah,
to
I've been watching a lot of wrestling lately. Got the girls watching the wrestling too.
That's a good thing.
They can't start too early, right?
No.
So
I heard they like their dresses. That
yeah, big hits from Disney shopping and all that stuff. So it's been great.
good Florida trip.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
Great
they,
Florida trip.
maybe if you go to Florida for wrestling more often with good present, you're good.
Yeah, they probably hope I go away. And they're saying I'm gonna go visit Chuba over in Florida, or he's coming back with a ton of stuff. So,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Sounds like a fair trade. I still have your shit in my bag.
yeah. I couldn't fit. I couldn't fit much more. I couldn't fit a single. I don't think I could put like a quarter in my bag at that
I
point. It
can't
was so
believe
full.
they let you on the airplane.
Oh yeah, I just because I booked the first class area, so I went right on there. It literally took up an entire bin just for my own stuff. So, too bad. And so it's happened to go shopping at Disney World and have about 10 souvenir cups stuffed inside of them. But all right, so that's all our shopping stuff. And
Shopping is
that's
we're
more-
moving on. We're moving on to an area that I'm not that great at.
What are you not so good at? You want to go right to E3?
I thought we were going to E3.
We can go right to E3. So E3 happened, and we talked about it a lot last week, and I was actually shocked that they missed a couple things. They didn't talk about Elder Scrolls 6, which they've
Nope.
been teasing since about 2018.
And I told you they weren't going to do that because
I
they've
can't-
been teasing it for years.
But they roll out Elder Scrolls 1 through 5.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the new gens come out,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently, because Xbox is working on an exclusive deal with Elder Scrolls, that they're postponing this.
It's already it. It's already gone.
Yeah, so it's going to be an exclusive title. So they couldn't show us any footage at all at E3. Nothing.
You know, what we got instead was
What's that?
Starfield.
Yeah, got Starfield
Which-
instead.
It's the first time, I will tell you, this might be the most excited I am for what should we call it? A new game?
Okay, like not a remake of any sort, or
New remake, first party, etc. This might be the most excited I am for a new game that I am for a long time.
yeah,
And it's because it is Bethesda, which is the Elder
Right.
Scroll company. They're working with Microsoft exclusively. No PS, no PlayStation.
Yeah, and it's rare
feels-
because Xbox has like no exclusives right
no
now.
exclusive. So this is going to be the exclusive, and it feels like it's going to be like the in space version. So
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm in. I'm in. It's the first time I've been excited for a game that hasn't been first party or another sort of like entertainment thing in a long time. First time I'm getting excited about a game. I don't know if the gameplay will suit me. We'll see, but I'm excited for it. I'll give it a chance.
okay. It reminded me a lot of Mass Effect based on what it showed, but yeah, they don't put out bad games. So I feel like obviously they're doing their work, and I think Xbox is trying to get as much as they can exclusive wise where they know it's good. So I hope for their sake it's good because Xbox has been, in my opinion, a pretty disappointment since the new release.
See, what I'm hoping for is sort of like a Elder Scroll, but like sort of like an Elder Scroll in space version, like if that makes sense, but like a realistic. I don't want like a straight up turn-based RPG. I don't want like a Fallout RPG. I want my Elder Scroll, hack and slash MMO RPG, but I want it to be fucking more grounded.
And it might be
And
the same developer, so maybe.
Like maybe we haven't seen much. Maybe they take the fucking spaceship up and there's fucking aliens fucking 10 minutes in.
You get ahead of yourself because I think Elder Scrolls 6 is obviously still coming out soon, so they're not going to replicate that into space.
But what if if I could like fly? Maybe it's like Fable where I have to fly around for 6 months to get to the next planet. Like nobody bothers me. That'd be cool. Maybe there's some aliens.
Possibly, but
I'm in on this one.
Okay.
Unless I don't know what kind of combat would turn me away, but there's a little bit. If it was turn based, I think I'd be turned off. But maybe we'll see what happens. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
that's
hard
the
to
most
say.
I think you've ever talked about anything other than Nintendo. I think in your life when it comes to video games.
It's because I like hack and slash, and there's not much hack and slash I can get. And I know this won't be hack and slash, but I also know it won't be turn based.
Okay.
Like I got a good feeling about this one.
All right. I'm gonna record this because I feel like you're gonna be very disappointed based on the games that you like.
When it turns into Fallout 5, but in space, then I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
Which that's probably what it's gonna be, right?
I think it's like Mass Effect,
Yeah.
which is not your style.
No,
but
a little bit. So.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, things that are up your end. I mean, I'm excited for the new Breath of Wild. I mean, that's going to be awesome. They have the Elden Ring, which they did announce, which I know a lot of people didn't think they were going to do. So also good. And the Guardians of the Galaxy game.
Now we're talking.
Now I knew I was going to hit the chord at some point where we can get you going here. But
not getting my hopes up too high because we all know how the Avengers game turned out, which I still haven't given a chance. Have you given it a chance?
I downloaded it. I still have not played it because my PlayStation 4 died. Both of them.
Same thing. I downloaded it. I planned on giving it a chance this upcoming with the Black Panther update.
Right. This is the biggest downloaded compo there is. Yeah.
So I was going to give it a chance with that. So I will give the Guardians of the Galaxy a pass on the Avengers kind of sucking. The game looks great. The idea is great. It's based. What I worry is that it's too based on the comics, and people are going to get it and think it's going to be like Chris Pratt and Bradley Cooper and Dave Bautista. They get this game and it's based on the comic book, and they're going to be like, "This game sucks."
And you'll get that reaction. You will.
I'm probably going to be one of those people.
Yeah.
But it could be a fun game. It's nice to have a game that's not totally connected to MCU, but sort of the property. I don't think we're going to see many more of those from here on out. So
Yeah. I mean, hopefully it's good. I mean, anything that's based off of a movie or whatever. I mean, you have your hesitations for sure. I mean, Spider-Man's one of the few exceptions when it comes to PlayStation.
Yep.
I mean, other than that, there's not much that has really succeeded when it comes to basing themselves off of a movie. But
it's interesting that Square, like, Avengers was considered such a failure, and they're jumping right into Guardians of the Galaxy.
yeah, hopefully they're just correcting their wrongs. I mean, hopefully they listen to
right.
people. So,
which maybe this Black Panther update will fix a lot of stuff.
mm-hmm.
And you said you haven't played it, right? No,
I haven't played it. No, I downloaded it. Haven't played it yet.
I'm gonna give it a go.
All right. Well, you have to let us know how it is.
I will. People are probably shouting at this, you idiot! This game's been out for a year. Yeah, I know.
Didn't get to it. So, all right. So we'll move on to Disney Plus because Luca comes out tomorrow.
I
know you have a lot to say about this. So why don't you fill me in, and I'll just tell you what I think about based off just the trailer. But
Luca,
how do you feel about this?
Well, Luca, you moved to the ocean too quick. I still had some video game stuff to talk about.
You still have more video game stuff?
Yes, I did.
I never thought you had a lot of video game stuff to talk about. What else do you want to talk about?
The Pirates of the Caribbean and the Sea of Thieves.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Wow, that is the collaboration I've been waiting for.
Yeah. Have you played Sea of Thieves?
So I played it about maybe 15 minutes into its release.
Yep.
I hated everything about it.
Yeah. So you want to play this?
You as well. I feel like were the same.
I hated it at first because it came with the Xbox Pass. That was the first thing that came with like the Xbox Pass.
It was just yeah.
It was from Rare, so everybody was like all excited. And I hated it at first, and I played it again and actually got the hang of it. But I never fully invested into it.
I feel like you needed to have friends playing it.
Yeah, you definitely do. Yeah.
I could be wrong, but
I mean, it's funner. But so what gets you excited about adding the Pirates of the Caribbean part to it?
Well, it's Jack Sparrow.
So that's going to change everything?
Of Captain Jack Sparrow.
I don't think it's going to change the gameplay for you, though.
It feels like it's single player.
It might be a part of it, yeah. But I feel it's going to have the same feel to it.
But have you played? So we played it maybe 2-3 years ago.
Right.
I think they probably fixed stuff. We're talking like the same thing, like the Avengers stuff.
I mean, they've constantly updated. I've played it a good amount. I mean...
Wait, you've played since?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
They're always doing updates. They've been constantly updating and doing downloadable content for that game.
And it's still not good for you?
No, I enjoy it, but I just don't... I've never got fully into it. But I still play it. It's fun. But I don't think from what I've played, it's going to change your opinion from hating it for 15 minutes into it.
So you don't think the Disney stuff's it's not going to change anything?
It might change a little bit just because you're seeing familiarity when it comes to like the characters and stuff.
Do you think it'll be like a quest?
It'll just be like a side thing.
It'll be part of the side quest.
Yeah. But if you're not familiar with the game before doing that, you stand no chance of enjoying it. No chance. You complained about the Pirates of the Caribbean level in Kingdom Hearts 4.
Well, don't get me started on that.
So now you're going to want to play Sea of Thieves, Pirates of the Caribbean?
That is a whole nother can of worms. If anybody would like to hear about my not liking of the Pirates of the Caribbean of Kingdom Hearts 4, sign up for the Patreon because we have a whole nother chance there. I could go on for 2-3 hours, and I bet people would listen.
I don't know about that. I think people listen to how much you're going to hate this add-on for Sea of Thieves.
All right. Well, that's a fair assessment. Then I guess I won't give it a try.
I think you should. And then you can come back on here and let us know what you thought about it.
So what do you think the point of it is? Because, I mean, Disney's not just dipping their hand in for nothing.
No, of course not. But it's basically Sea of Thieves is like Pirates of the Caribbean. So it's the perfect opportunity to collaborate with a major brand from Rare and Xbox to get their names in without actually having to produce an entire game.
And nobody cares about it. And they're like, hey, whatever.
they're going to get a lot of new people getting back in on Sea of Thieves. That's the smart thing about it.
Like me.
Like you, who hasn't played it since it got launched. So yes.
But I'm not going to care about it.
But it's still going to be like, I still don't understand how to play this game, and the controls are too much for me. And
so you're the smart person saying, hey, Disney's doing a good thing by getting this idiot in.
Exactly. Yo, 100%. They'll steal your money. You'll play 15 minutes again and then lose it again. But they already get your money, so they don't care.
Good assessment.
Just letting you know.
All right. So, moving on.
I mean, I would love to play it, but I honestly can't get onto Xbox because they have locked me out. I can't figure out how to get it back. So
I don't like this segue because this is where my Luca segue was going. So let's go.
Okay, well, Luca deals with the water, so let's go right to Luca. So what do you think about Luca coming out tomorrow?
I was hoping you had a graphic or something right there. We could have been like, do.
Yeah, I don't have a graphic for Luca. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so Luca comes out tomorrow to not much fanfare.
Yeah, no Premier access either. So you have to pay $30 on this one.
I'm gonna pay $30 for it, I think.
I don't think it is $30, is it? I thought it was just part of Disney Plus.
Oh, it's just coming out?
I didn't see anything about Premier access.
Oh.
Usually they have to announce that. I've never seen that. So I'm guessing that it's part. I mean, I could be wrong on this one.
So if that's the case, there's no way this movie's good.
I mean, it's from Pixar, but you're right. Usually when they charge $30, they know they have something good on their hands. So I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong on this, but I did not see anything about extra charge on this one.
So aside, here's where I'd like to go with it. We talked about last week. We talked about Loki looking at the camera being deliberate.
Was not deliberate.
It was not deliberate.
No.
I thought it was deliberate. So moving on to these Pixar movies. The last maybe 6 or 7 Pixar movies, I think we could go back. They've been very deliberately bad with their marketing. Would you agree with that?
Right. They haven't really marketed it at all.
Correct. And I would go all the way back to Coco because that's kind of where it started for me.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yep.
Coco, I didn't have any idea what that friggin' movie was going to be about.
Mm-hmm.
So I avoided it for years. Then I finally watched Coco. And it's a top 3 movie of all time for me. Not Pixar movie, not Disney movie of all time. But that preview didn't do anything. I just thought it was going to be a movie about a little Mexican kid playing guitar. Soul, would you say that was any sort of difference?
No, same thing.
Well,
yeah, I know you're going with this.
Right. Luca, what is this friggin' movie about?
So, this is my own opinion on this one. And this is not going to come off the right way. I don't mean this.
Uh-oh.
But I honestly think that Disney is trying to target every nationality that there is. And I think they're going to do this, continue to do this. Because you got to think, they had Raya. That one charged. Now they have this. They had Soul.
So we're going back to starting with Coco.
Starting with Coco. They want to appeal to every person on Earth. And they want to be like, okay, you know, that movie is based on my nationality and whatnot. Because Coco, for the most part, was pretty true to the Mexican culture.
It was incredible.
Soul was true to the Black culture.
But see, so I'm going back to what I was getting at before we diverge into this.
Yeah.
Coco, it didn't seem like there was like a villain, you know?
Right.
Coco. Like it didn't seem like there was a villain or a plot. Luca feels exactly the same. There's no villain, no plot with the trailers.
Right.
I'm expecting a goddamn sea monster as a fucking villain.
Yeah, no. These are all feel-good movies.
No. But what I'm saying is Coco would have delivered that to me.
Mm-hmm.
Luca's. Am I giving Luca too much credit because I love Coco too much?
I think it's going to be the same exact thing as Coco.
So there's going to be a villain.
There'll be some sort of villain, of course. Have you watched the trailer?
That's the whole thing. I said I'm not getting any sort of plot or villain from the trailer.
You can tell by the beginning and end that they run into issues. They don't show a villain, but they show that issues come about during this movie.
And that's the problem I'm having with Disney. It's like Loki. I know there is going to be a villain. I'm saying, hey, him looking at the camera, it's intentional because it's Disney.
Yeah,
there's
that one was.
There's going to be a plot because it's Disney.
Right.
And I just can't get over it. I'm like, I think they're doing it too much at this juncture. Hey, we're giving them too much credit. At Disney, there's going to be, hey, we're going to watch it because there's a Disney. There's going to be a plot. There's going to be a villain. I'm sick of it. Give me the plot and the villain from the trailer. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and I don't think they are anymore. I don't think they are.
We're past that point.
And you're gonna, I don't know.
They're gonna say, watch it because it's Disney.
Right. Yep. And you'll probably love it. You'll probably love tomorrow's movie.
So I still haven't watched Raya for that very reason.
Yeah, Raya is really good.
I couldn't give you even a hint of what the plot is, of what the story is. All I know is it's about a Chinese girl with a dragon.
It's I highly suggest watching that tonight.
I probably will, but that's my rant. I'm probably gonna love Luca, but it's gonna take me some time to tune in.
All right, I don't really know where that rant started. So your rant started because you don't like the trailers that don't show villains?
Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to get to the issue here.
I'm just sick of them. Like, they know their movies are audience proof. Like, they don't need to give us anything.
You don't think that this has anything to do with they're not trying to appeal to 35-year-old men and they just want to make kids want to watch it so they don't want to see scary things and scare them to watch the movie?
Yes.
You don't think that could be part of it? Maybe.
Well, Toy Story had some good trailers.
Yes, but they're probably moving on where
Brave had some good trailers.
Okay.
Brave was about a girl turning into a bear.
But have you seen the watch rates when it comes to things like Soul and Raya?
I have not.
It's insane. I think it's because they're putting out feel good movies,
and they put the movie out there.
I mean, I don't know if you're their target audience with this next movie. I'm just saying.
I just think they should do a better job with the trailers.
Yeah.
But I think it goes back to Loki. Like, they know what they're doing. We don't.
Right. Yeah. They're just trying to be smart about it and artistic, I guess. The one thing with that trailer at the beginning, all I could think about was Zoolander. Like the merman. Merman. Did you not see the trailer when they're floating around in the water?
I've seen that one.
It's a guy and he's trying to get out. And he's sticking his head out. You haven't seen Zoolander where he's floating around as a mermaid?
I think
oh my goodness. This is pretty bad. But all I could think about was Zoolander during the whole beginning of it.
Okay.
So to me it's yeah, that's it. Reminded me of Ariel man version. That's all.
So what do you think? Do you think Luca is the first one they're sending directly to Disney Plus and that's it?
Didn't Soul do that?
Soul did, but that was kind of the first thing. That was kind of a here you go, everybody. You survived COVID.
Yeah, that's true.
That was hey, you guys did COVID. Here's Soul.
Yeah. Yeah, this is basically the first full movie that they've done.
Yeah. Onward was kind of the same thing. That was Onward wasn't Disney Plus.
Right. It was scheduled for all theaters. Yeah.
It was kind of here's throw you a bone for fucking surviving COVID.
Yeah.
Onward might be a fucking top 5 Disney movie.
Right. You're going to see this more and more, though, because you got to think they're going to be putting out all the Marvel movies now. They still got the Star Wars. They're going to put out their more Pixar movies out there. Now they have the opportunity to also sell their streaming service by putting out movies here and there like this.
No trailers.
No trailers.
All
Just everybody's. It's going to. The watch rate for this movie is going to be insane. Insane.
Watch rate wasn't even what I was going to get at. I just want to know, do you think there's going to be a big bad in Luca?
What do you mean a big bad?
Like a big bad villain?
No.
There's
I don't
not.
think so.
No, okay.
No, I think it's to be similar to Soul.
Okay. Yeah, because there wasn't a bad guy in Soul.
No,
It was that little like digital guy.
yeah, and he was still a good guy, but
He was kind of an asshole.
I'm all in because Italian—that's my heritage, so I'm in.
That's your guy.
So this is what they're going for. So every Italian in the world is going to watch Luca. It's like every Mexican in the world is going to watch Coco, and every black person in the world is going to watch Soul.
I still haven't seen Brave.
You haven't seen Brave yet?
Oh wait, that's Scottish too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all Scottish.
They haven't done a fucking Irish Disney princess.
That's probably next. They're probably going down the line.
No, it's not. It's white.
Well, so is Italian.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They just go. I mean, I think they want to try to connect with every single person they possibly can,
No,
which
that
is
makes
smart.
sense.
So I don't know. We'll see. I think it's. I think it's gonna be good.
They get people like you to buy Tiana and Moana dresses.
Exactly. When's the last time Pixar has put out a bad movie?
It hasn't. So,
Exactly.
Soul would probably be the closest, huh?
Yeah, and Soul was not
Good.
bad. It was good.
I liked it a lot. Yeah,
So
that'd probably be the closest, though, huh? Oh, the dinosaur one.
Dinosaur?
Yeah, the Good Dinosaur isn't.
That movie's amazing.
I never saw that one.
You've never seen The Good Dinosaur?
Everyone said it was bad.
Oh, I love The Good Dinosaur. I was in on The Good Dinosaur.
All right.
That's one of our go-tos on Disney Plus. Actually,
Really?
to stream. Yeah.
All right. See, Onward's one of mine. I watch Onward maybe once or twice a week.
Yeah. So, all right, we got to move on because we are
we're going
way
slow.
behind. We're real slow. All right, real quick. J.J. Abrams making a new show for UFOs on Showtime and Perfect Strangers on HBO Max. That's as quick as I've talked. Those I feel like hit you. Those are like your go-tos. Are you excited for both of these? Are you happy that they're doing a reboot for Perfect Strangers, first of all?
Not really, because I mean, it's not going to be good.
You don't, even though HBO Max, you don't. I mean, that's right. They did the Friends thing. Yeah, screw them.
Who are the perfect strangers going to be? They're not going to. It's not going to be Tom Hanks.
That's true.
Who's it going to be?
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. Are they gonna do like old time or like present time Perfect Strangers?
I've already heard where, and I don't want to get into it. So.
Where is it? Well, I didn't hear. I just saw a headline. It's the only reason I took it off of that was a headline.
No, we'll be canceled if we get into it too much.
Who cares? There's nobody watching.
Yeah, we don't stand a chance if we talk about the Perfect Strangers reboot. No, it's gonna be like a black lady like finding her brown daughter.
Oh, okay. Well, that was deep. I didn't see that one coming that way.
That's what the original Perfect Strangers was about. Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
Hey, they were the best. The song was the best.
The song was a good song.
Yeah, but we don't stand a chance with the new show.
All right. The UFOs, J.J. Abrams.
That's going to be awesome because JJ knows some shit that's going down that we don't. And I'm telling you, I think we're only weeks away from them admitting that aliens exist.
You think so? They're going to release that stuff?
It's coming. I've heard from quite a few chains of people who don't really want to say, but they want to say it's coming.
Okay.
I think we're within 2-3 months of admitting that aliens exist.
Yeah, I know you're big into that, but I haven't followed your lead on that one, but we'll see.
JJ's producing it, so I'll watch it.
Well, is it a real show or is it like a fictional show?
TBD from what I've gathered.
So who knows?
It sounds like it's going to be a fake documentary. But, I wouldn't put it past JJ to do the fake documentary and be like, oh, wait a sec, it was real.
See, you're getting a little crazy over there again. See, UFOs just turn you into a different person.
I'll listen to UFOs. I'm telling you, it's coming. It's coming within the next 2-3 weeks. It's gonna open up the eyes of everyone.
All right, we're going to RIP. Speaking of this, we're just getting off track. RIP. All right, so R.I.P. Ned Betty. You know him, right?
Yeah, I when I said today that I didn't think you had anything, I knew about this one, but I didn't think you were going to have any sort of go with it. So
I know for a fact because I'm one of the biggest Toy Story 3 fans there are.
Lotso.
Lotso, yes. I mean, he's
I might be the biggest Lotso fan on planet
Yeah, I have Lotso doll upstairs. So
you have seen me with a picture of Lotso. I'm a big Lotso guy.
Yes, you are. But
he's famous from Deliverance.
Deliverance, yes. Bobby Tripp. Yeah. That's definitely his most famous scene. I mean, he was Otis in Superman. So
just squeal like a pig.
Yeah, jeez. We're going to get you under control today, Shiver. You're getting real excited on that one. I know Frank and Fred watch it right now. Oh, boy.
I was just going to bring up, I've been asked to squeal a couple times.
Oh. But, yes.
All right, Ned.
We lost him.
We're pulling out.
he was in a ton of stuff, too. Like, I pulled it up. I didn't even bring it all up, but...
It's one of those, like, another one of those. The guy last week, like, you don't think of, but tons of stuff.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe the Lotso. Like, I heard he died. I just thought he was Warren Beatty's dad or something.
Yeah.
I don't even think he was, but I heard Lotso. And Lotso's close to my heart.
That stuck to you. Yeah. He even did the video game voices when it came to Toy Story 3.
Really?
Yeah,
so like in
Kingdom
Hearts and stuff? Yeah.
So I might have to play it in his honor.
I love Lotso. Lotso was maybe one of the, like, people don't give it credit because they don't think of it.
Yeah.
Might be one of the greatest villains of all time.
Oh, Lotso? Oh, yeah.
Like, if you had to think of a movie, like, who is the greatest villain of a movie? He almost killed freaking Woody and Buzz, who are like the two most greatest of all time.
And he was a sneaky villain. He was a very sneaky villain. Yeah.
So,
sneaky villain's always the worst.
Like, sneaky villain almost killed two of the greatest characters of all time. Like, Lotso is sneaky one of the greatest villains of all time.
I agree. And that movie is fantastic.
Oh, one of the best.
Really good.
I'll go there and say it's the only one that's by far leaps and bounds better than the first two. It's the best third movie of all time.
I'm just going through my head right now, but
actually, maybe
I can't disagree with you right now because
maybe Last Crusade. It in Last Crusade.
Yeah, Last Crusade.
Yeah.
What about Rocky 3?
And Return of the Jedi. So, all right, maybe we have a fight.
Oh, I say yes. I say Rocky 3 was the best of the series too.
No, Rocky 4 is the best movie.
No, Rocky 3.
No,
I'll fight you on that. And I would dare anybody who's listening on Spotify or YouTube to tell me their favorite Rocky.
It's Rocky 4.
It's not Rocky 4. It's
Everybody
not Rocky 4.
It's Rocky 4.
No, it's Rocky 3. 100% it's Rocky 3. So I'll debate that to death. I'll do a debate off with anybody that wants to talk about Rockies. Let's get to the beer.
Moving on.
I'm trying to finish this drink as quick as I can so I can pour this nasty beer next. All right, here we go. All right, beer of the week. So 2 weeks ago, it was one of the best beers I think I've ever had. So I went back to this company again, which is going to be Green Empire Brewing. Different beer, though. It's called Free Spirit, double IPA.
Back to the same brewery. We haven't done this before, have we?
Yeah, no. I had such a good experience 2 weeks ago that I felt like I had to do it.
Now, are you afraid of tainting that experience?
Kind of, but I was also more worried about going into this craft beer store and getting another crappy beer.
Now, did one of your boys send you in this direction, or this was a freestyle?
No, this was a freestyle.
So we need a shout out again to your original brewery. This guy.
The brewery or the place I buy the beer?
Who sent you to this guy?
So the original place that got me to get this beer was the Atkinson Country Village store.
That's your boy.
I love that man. Love them. So I didn't have time to go there today. So instead, I was at my daughter's gymnastics, and I went to the same place that sold me the beer with all the chunkies in it.
But you wanted this. Oh, okay. So we have a situation on it.
Yeah. So this beer store has every beer in the world, but I don't think they know how to store their beers. So I got really nervous in there, and I just found a brewery that I liked because I have no idea how they store this. I looked at the bottom of the can. Of all time. And this one, is there any chunkies in it? I don't think so. But I looked at the bottom of like 4 or 5 different beers to see when they were canned on. This one was canned less than 2 weeks ago.
All right, so you think you're in good shape?
I hope I'm in good shape because I think they store their beer until they're bought. Like they could be stored for 5 years and nobody will buy it. Nobody will know until they open it.
Now, do you think if this one hits you in the wrong way, are you going to go back to the last one in the wrong way?
I don't think so. I'm just going to blame this store.
You're going to go straight to the store.
Right. Yeah.
So you'll go back to the last one you had and said, that's a 9.9 on the Dan scale.
Yeah. Because my place, Atkinson Country Village Store, which I know he listens every week.
He's the best.
They know how to store their beer.
Yeah.
So, all right. So let's try this one out.
Let's see what it is. Looks good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's – ooh. Man. I feel like I need to go visit this brewery. I think they're in Vermont.
You think you found it.
Oh, my goodness. They are so good. Okay. This is in Colchester, Vermont.
Well, not that far away.
Not that far away. 7.8% alcohol. First taste, little malty, orange taste. Has a long, like, lingering aftertaste, but not a bad aftertaste.
Get to it. You like it.
I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Man, I don't even have to make a face after I take a sip.
First for everything. It's interesting that you like this brewery so much. They're still under the radar, big time.
Yeah, no, I'm in. I think I'll literally buy anything that this place puts out. I'm going to actually research them after this podcast. I'm going to give this a 7.85.
I don't think that's a high score for you.
Well, I don't think it's good as the last one.
I thought you got over 8 on the last one.
It was over 8. I don't think this is better than the other one.
Okay.
It's a little worse because I think it's a little thicker. Like a longer lingering effect. I think I gave 8.3 on the other one, which is the highest score I think I've ever. Oh no, 8.8. I gave it an 8.8.
Yeah.
All right, I'm moving this up. Hold on.
I think you can give this one over an 8 if you'd like it.
Yeah, it's good. You're right, it's good. 8.3.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll do a research, but anybody out there who lives in the Northeast, I don't know how far. Green Empire Brewing.
I want to get your input on this stuff. Like, we live in the Northeast, so people seem to like Treehouse Brewing.
It's a big one in Massachusetts, yeah.
I hate to use them as an example, but it seems like people just like it because it's rare.
Yeah, they put a lot of limited edition beers.
Yeah. The Green Empire.
I like this just for taste. You're right.
But you're 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
So it seems to think that you might be on to something.
Yeah. I'm going to look them up after this because I want to see what people say about them. This is no research whatsoever, knowing about anything.
That's what I'm getting at. Like if this was like Treehouse and you were 2 for 2, we would be like, oh, that's no kidding.
Right. Can you imagine when Treehouse and it gave it a 5.5? People went up in arms like, you don't know beer. I don't know. I just didn't like it.
Our podcast would be dead.
Yeah.
Maybe if the Empire has a fan base, we're going to be on the good side.
Well, people get blinded by just the brand. I mean, it might be horrible and they'll drink it thinking it's the best thing in the world, but just because it's Treehouse. But I guarantee you, they're going to put out some bad beers here and there.
And that's what I was getting at. These people like line up like for 2-3 hours. They're like, "Oh, I'm getting the best beer in New England."
Yeah.
And, you could get a bad batch, and you waited 2 hours for it. And if you waited 2 hours for anything, you're an idiot.
Yeah. This might be the best brewery I've had consistently so far. You know the Battle Axe that we had a few weeks
Yep.
ago?
And that's what I was getting at. This,
Still in the fridge. Last week, still in the fridge. All these Green Empires from 2 weeks ago, gone. Like, I have so many free craft beers in my fridge because I have one of them through this review, and I can't bring myself to drink the other ones.
And so we're not talking this up. Anybody from Green Empire that's listening? Dan wants a sponsorship.
Oh, I'm in. I'm coming to visit. I'm going to buy some cases for sure. That's not far. A couple hours away from here. So
maybe we can hop on Twitter, see if anybody wants to hop on, give their thumbs of approval.
Yeah, we'll see.
But
we'll see.
So you've done 2. I think 3 would secure the deal, right?
Yeah, and the places that I go to, I'll see if they have more. This is a different one I saw. I don't know if I saw a third different one that was available at the stores.
We got to give it a few weeks anyway. You got to mix it up a little bit, right?
No, I don't know. I might keep going with this one. Oh, that's so good. All right. Let's do a trivia. No asshole of the week this week.
No,
good job, America, behaving yourselves
America
this year.
behaved themselves. I really dug in, and America's behaving themselves.
That's good. All right. Stump the shoe. All right, we made it to Stump the Shoe. Sorry to cut you off there, Schubert, but we're already running at an hour.
I was going to give it to Sons and Four guy. That guy was cool.
Who?
The Sons and Four guy. The drunken asshole of the week. It wasn't a real fight, but there was like a fight at the Suns game. The Suns were up, and the Suns got beat the piss out of him.
Yeah.
And then he beat the piss out of him, and then he goes, Suns in 4. And then gave him a haymaker. That guy's cool.
I did see videos of that.
That guy gets the drunken asshole of the week, but he's cool in my book.
All right. Are you ready for that? I actually hope you get these questions right.
I hope so. I don't think I'm going to get any of them. I feel like you're going to screw me this week.
No, I actually want to take a sip of the beer, so I might give you some freebies. So, right, 6 questions. You get it wrong. Take a sip.
For those of you playing on Spotify and can't see this,
well, you don't have to see it.
Pick a side, me or Dan.
Exactly. And take a sip. Or if you can get it yourselves before I actually give out the answer,
take 2 sips.
Take 2 sips. All right. Question number 1. What is the first toy to appear in Toy Story?
Toy Story, the first one?
Yeah.
Just bed. You got a friend in me.
You're onto it.
Is it the ball?
No. It's broken apart, Mr. Potato Head.
I wouldn't have got that. Million years wouldn't have got that. I was trying to sing the song. That was pretty good.
I can picture it though. Like if you picture it in your head, like his arm hanging to the side. No,
I'm still not getting it.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Take a sip.
Sorry for those of you on Spotify who latched onto me and not Dan.
Yeah.
From here on out, latch on to Dan.
Yeah. I try to be fair. That's it. That was quite the sip there, All right. What year did Amazon Prime Day launch?
Amazon Prime Day?
What's the first year they did Prime Day?
Day.
Yeah, like their big Prime Day every year.
2003.
No, 2015.
Wow.
Yeah. I was shocked by that too.
See, I always thought like that's always a Facebook question.
What, Amazon Prime Day?
No, everybody always asks what year was Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook was 2003.
Okay.
So with the tech stuff, that's usually where I start to guess.
Yeah, a little off. All right, take a sip.
15 is bonkers though.
What are we
was like
drinking? Bud Light? Looks like a Bud Light can.
back to Bud Light cans.
Oh, I like the koozie.
My friends.
Monday Night Beers. All right.
Yeah, good friends.
All right. Question number 3. What company is developing AEW's new video game? Which a lot of images are starting to be coming out for it.
You idiots. Namco Bandai.
Incorrect. That's way too big for them.
That's what I meant.
It's Ukes.
Yeah, I would have got that in a billion fucking.
So it used to be.
You thought I would have got that?
Well, because if you ever played like their mobile games, it shows it on it. So I figured maybe you did their casino game. But it used to be called WWE 2K until 2019. Remember AJ Styles was the cover?
Yep.
Where the game was actually good?
Yeah, no, they haven't announced the game yet.
What?
WWE.
What do you mean? No, I'm just saying in 2019, WWE UK, 2K, that's the last time that this company developed them where WWE signed a new company
to
do 2020, 2021.
No, so they put out one game and it was terrible and then WWE quit.
Yeah, exactly. So now AEW's got this
I know the logo of Ukes now that you say that. Yeah, Ukes.
Yeah. So I don't know. I hope it's good. I really do. I feel like Tony Khan is one of those like nerds that like he'll go through it first and be like, guys, this game sucks. I'm not putting this out.
And I'll double with you that, because you know who's in it.
Who's that?
Involved as a producer on it?
Who's that?
Because he's a nerd. Ref Aubrey.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I feel like they're gonna give some
involved enough.
Yeah.
To be like, you can't do this.
Right. I feel like they can do the research. So I hope. I mean, we're due for a good wrestling game.
It's gonna be good.
The UFC games have sucked. WWE games have sucked recently. So, all right.
Sucked. All right.
You take a sip for that one?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'll take another one for myself because I'll
take one because I want to taste this beautiful beer again. All right, question number 4.
All right. I gotta get one right?
What bar do the Guardians visit while waiting to meet with the Collector?
It's freaking on Nowhere, but I don't know the name of the bar.
It is on Nowhere.
It's a freaking Nowhere. I don't know. I won't get this.
It's a boot of Jemiah.
Okay.
All right, 0 for 4. I think you'll definitely get the next one. No chance at number 6.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, maybe. Be lucky. All right. Question number 5. Who is considered to be Superman's first supervillain?
Hitler.
I don't think so. Not the name I got.
All right, so it's not Lex Luthor? Other than Lex Luthor?
No.
All right, let me rethink this one.
This is during the Action comic, so early.
So it's Hitler.
No, well, supervillain, not just the villain. It's like they're his first considered supervillain that lasted, I think, about 7. It's either 7 or I think it might be 8 comics.
Hitler.
No.
So it wasn't Hitler, and it's not Lex. You're saying it's not Lex Luthor?
No.
So I get one guess. I don't think I'm going to get this, am I?
Probably not. I didn't hear about it.
Brainiac.
Ultra Humanite.
All right. That's also known as Brainiac.
Is it known as Brainiac? I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't know. I had to Google that, but I feel like
you might have to Google that. I think it's probably.
Apparently, the guy died by jumping into a thing of like a volcano and dying.
That sounds pretty close.
I don't think that's how Brainiac died.
That's Hitler was who he fucking came after. So.
Yeah, no, you're wrong on that one. All right,
so it wasn't Brainiac.
Let's go take a sip on that one. Ready for go 6? Let's see if you can do this. This is a flashback to Disney Springs.
Oh no, I'm screwed. Is it the fucking? How much did the tomahawk weigh?
At Gideon's Bakehouse at Disney Springs, what is the cookie limit per person in the store?
The cookie limit?
We talked about this. How can these people be waiting for so long?
It's
Like,
one.
how many cookies can they possibly buy?
It's one.
No.
It's two.
No.
It's three.
You're way off.
It's half a dozen.
It's 6. You're right. And apparently, they say that 6 cookies weighs 3 pounds.
That's
What kind of cookies weigh 3 pounds?
Have you seen what these things look like?
No.
They're not cookies.
Well, what are they then?
It's a mound of chocolate chips.
Just in a cookie shape?
Yes.
Ay.
Anybody eating one of these has diabetes.
I don't understand it. I do not understand it.
I'm done trying to be the nice guy about Gideon's Bakehouse. If you've ever eaten one of these chocolate chip cookies, you're a fat asshole. I don't care. There's no fucking, no filter. If you've eaten one of these cookies, you're a fat asshole, and there's no turning back.
I thought they were just like a light, delightful chocolate chip cookie.
No,
Oh, no. Apparently,
it's a
they're
mound
about
of chocolate
half a pound each.
It's a half a pound mound of chocolate chips.
My goodness.
It's disgusting.
So we talked about this weeks ago. We ate at, was it Art Smith's Homecoming?
Which was the greatest place on planet Earth.
Which is great. At 9 a.m., we go in there to eat breakfast. And it's right outside across the street from Gideon's Bakehouse. This line went all the way down the entire stretch of Disney Springs.
I've never seen a more pitiful man than that one man.
They look miserable out there.
I told you, too, there was a Gideon's halfway across town. We could have driven across town, got the chocolate chips, drove back, and delivered them to the people in line. Apparently, they don't know that.
What is more disgusting than sitting in 100-degree weather waiting for a hot cookie?
Nothing.
There can't be anything good about that.
Nothing.
And you can't feel good after eating it. You have to feel miserable. And you're going to go to a park after that and walk around all day long? What is wrong with you people?
Dan's ready. Dan's popping off. Dan's popping off.
Man.
I don't. If anyone even gave me the idea of a mound of chocolate chip cookies, I'm out.
These people are at Disney.
Can we talk about that man that we were at Art Smith's and we watched the man? We're like, he's going to be moving. We sat there and ate our whole breakfast. He might not have moved 3 feet.
No, it wasn't open yet. It doesn't open until 10. They started waiting in line at 9 a.m. when the place didn't open until 10 to get cookies.
But he started waiting in line. It's about 1.5 miles away from the store.
Yeah. Oh, my God. All right. So we're not recommending Gideon's Bakehouse to anybody.
So I didn't win on the trivia.
No, you went 0-6.
Oh,
so, all right, let's go to on tap for the weekend. I'm going late.
On tap for the weekend.
It is a Thursday night. Do we have to work tomorrow? I don't know.
No, Thursday night's our normal night.
That's true. All right, what's on tap for the weekend? All right, Schubert, what do you got going on this weekend?
I got tickets to the Nationals game tomorrow. Tomorrow Sunday? Yeah. No, Saturday.
You said Friday, then said Saturday earlier in the podcast. Which one is it?
I don't know. I got tickets to the Saturday afternoon. I'm gonna go to the Nationals game.
Okay.
I'm in DC. Maybe I'm gonna storm the Capitol. Who fuck knows? I don't have a clue. Other than the I'm gonna go to the baseball game. That's about it.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna maybe see one of the shirtless men.
Yeah, put that on Instagram. So we'll see.
That'll be on Instagram, not the real thing. Shirtless men, party. Maybe I'll get shirtless.
Oh no, we're gonna add to the group.
So
All right. Well, you let us know who it is
you
and
let me
put that
know.
on Instagram.
It's Father's Day, so I want to know what you're doing.
Yeah. No, I know. I mean, I'm gonna watch Hell in a Cell on Father's Day.
I forgot about that.
That's on Sunday. I think the family they wanted like a picnic or something, so we'll have like a picnic outside in our yard.
That sounds fun.
And I'll watch Luca tomorrow. So
So you're gonna basically destroy everything I said, but have some children.
yeah. Well, the kids are very excited to watch Luca tomorrow. They saw the trailer and they loved it, which I think is the reason why they did that type of trailer. I'm trying to prove my point where they actually appeased to the younger children. But yeah, Father's Day should be good. I'll probably go visit my dad for a little bit too. Yeah, that's it. We'll see. Oh, I have a person I need to put on Instagram tomorrow too as well. So check our Instagram at the Drunken Nerds. We might have the shirtless man and a retro pantsless man tomorrow that I'll have to put.
Who's the pantsless man?
There's an infamous pantsless man that he likes to roam around in heart-shaped boxers. So
is it me?
It's not you.
Oh, the heart-shaped boxers, man.
Oh yeah, we might have somebody new to add to our visuals.
I know about the heart-shaped boxers,
So,
man.
Check out our Instagram. Schubert, where can we find you?
At
Place.
Matt Does It All. Also follow on the Drunken Nerds. We'll be there on this weekend.
Yep. Check us out. Obviously, I mean, we're on Spotify now, so welcome if you're listening on Spotify. If you want to watch the visuals of
Yeah, sorry for you
videos,
guys.
I guess. So
Sorry for you guys, but we're finally on Spotify. So some people will like it. Some people might not like it.
well,
Sucks to be
then.
both of you. Yeah.
All right. Good night, nerds. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this couple beers here. We'll see you next week.
Stay thirsty, idiots. Man, what the hell's wrong with me? Stay thirsty,
don't know.
nerds.